Right, hi everyone, welcome back. It is day 11 of my vlogtober, and I thought I'd just have a break in the kitchen for a bit. Chickens are all up, had their breakfast, so they're pottering about outside for a bit. Thought I'd let them out for a bit today. I've got the door open so I can hear if anything happens. And yeah, I just thought I'd sit here while I'm having my cup of coffee and say hello to you guys. So I've got a busy day planned today. I've got log splitting that I want to get done in the garage, and I've got to fill it with oil and give it a bit of a service and try and tighten the nuts on it. And yeah, generally just busy day really. I'm working on my Attic 24 blanket. It seems to be coming together nicely. And I've come up with a cunning plan for my Birkin sweater. So what I've decided is, let me just finish this stitch, put this down. What I've decided is with Birkin, she's just here, called a she, come part of the family. Because the sleeves are so big and baggy and the body's really baggy, I've decided to undo the sleeves. So I'm going to undo the sleeve all the way up to the top, and I'm going to start again, because I think having a baggy oversized sweater and then baggy oversized sleeves in this colour is just a bit too much. So yeah, we're going to undo the sleeves and salvage the yarn. And we are going to re-knit the sleeves in the size that the Birkin sweater pattern says, and they're going to be fitted sleeves, and I think that'll make a difference because it won't look as big and bulky then in the body and in the sleeves. And also what I've decided for the neck is, I think the problem is me. And I think what I've done is I've only done the German short row on one side. And I think this side here is higher than this side here. And I don't think that's a fault of the pattern. That may just be me because I've not done German short rows before. Because if I have it that way, it looks right. But then when I have it with the back at the back and the front at the front, it's lopsided. I don't know whether you can tell that. This side here is higher than this side here. So I think that is the problem. I think I've done the German short row. Either I've done the German short row wrong, or the pattern's been written wrong for the German short row. There's something not right about the German short rows anyway. And I know I've not done them very often, but I'm pretty sure that I couldn't have made that much of a stuff up. Even me with my amateur knitting skills, I don't think I could have made that much of a stuff up. So yeah, so that's the plan. We're going to cut the neck. I'm going to cut the stitches just below the rib, and then I'm going to pick them back up again. And instead of having a higher at the back and lower at the front, I'm going to leave that, forget that, and I'm just going to put the neckband back. And I think that should sort it out. So I'm going to undo it to where I think I can safely put the needles back in. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it does, it does. I haven't lost anything, have I? And if it still doesn't look right after that, then I will frog it. But after all the hours I've put in, and after all the hard work, and the grief it's given me as well, I think it's worth giving it another go. And I think colour wise, I think the yellow's lovely. And with my dark hair now, it does go quite well as well. But I think the colour choice is just something I'm not used to, because when I was overweight, I was always in black. I was always wearing dark clothes. But now, as you can see, I've got a coloured jumper on and a coloured dress on and a coloured cardigan. And yesterday I had blue tights on. So, yeah, I'm feeling a bit more confident with colour. So I think that's my plan. I'm going to cut the neck, cut it off, pick up the stitches, knit another neckband, in keeping with the pattern and what it says in the pattern. I think it was just 2x2 rib. Yes, it's going to be knit different direction, but no one's going to notice. And then undo these sleeves, pick up the stitches again, and knit the sleeves in keeping with the pattern. And I do think that'll sort it out. So I'm quite confident that's going to sort it out. So that's what I'm doing now. It's unpicking the sleeves, as you can see. And then once I've had my cup of coffee, I'm going to go back to my log splitting. I've been in the garage for a bit this morning. I've also fixed my shoes, my gardening shoes. The sun's deciding whether it wants to come out or not. So if the sun comes out, I'm going to dive in the garden for a bit and go and do some gardening. But yeah, hindsight, looking at these sleeves, I just think there's just far too much wool, just far too much sleeve. And then there's far too much body, far too much sleeve, and then the neck's too high because I've done the neck wrong. So, yeah. Maybe it is a fault with the pattern, I don't know. Someone has mentioned that to me, that it could be a fault with the pattern. And that a few people had problems with the pattern. But what's really annoying about that is I think the patterns were like £7 each. I know I got 20%, 25% off or something, but even still, for that price, you know, you want a pattern that's going to work, don't you? So I'm not saying that is the problem. The problem is probably me. But if I'm going to buy a pattern, I want to know that the finished garment is right. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to take this sleeve apart. I'm going to get me a cup of coffee. And I'm going to head off back outside. So I'll see you at lunchtime because I've got homemade chunky veg soup at lunchtime. And I'll show you my lunch. I'm back on the smoothies again today as well. So yeah, that's good. So I've got blueberry, apple, avocado, peaches and organic blackberries from the field at the back. So I've got that for my lunch. So I'm going to carry on doing this. And I'll see you at lunchtime, so I'll see you in a bit. Right, so these are the pans that we did yesterday. And in this one here, it's Rudbeckia flowers. And quite a bit of colour has come out. I think it needs cooking for a bit longer. And then in this one is the dyer's weld. And surprisingly, quite a bit of colour's come out of that as well. So I do think they need cooking for a bit longer and hotter as well. So I think I'm going to put them on the stove in the kitchen to try and finish them off. Because as I said to you, the rocket stove's very wet and it's just producing a lot of smoke and it's not burning very well. So, and it's producing a lot of smoke which needs sealing in. So I think for these two pans, they're going to go back on the stove in the house. So that's how we're going to rectify that. So I'm going to do that in a little while. But I'm just going up to the chickens. So you can see it's not very sunny here today. Well, it's not sunny at all at the moment. Farmer's been busy chopping up those bits of wood. They were all tree logs at the beginning of the year. And he's moved some logs from the top of the field where that patch is. That were taken down in a storm 30 odd years ago. So the field's starting to look a bit cleaner now. So yeah, we're just going along to see the chickens. Daisies are still flowering. Look at them. And my campanula, the purple flowers. So let's have a look at my rose today. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. I hope I get more roses than just the one next year. So, Roald Dahl still hasn't opened. got one little flower there. And Gertrude Jekyll's got flowers on her as well, look. So these are doing really well, considering the time of year it is. I've got 3 on Gertrude. Look, very pretty. And in here, have you seen all my tomatoes? Got loads of them. So I need to get in and pick them and do something with them before they all go mouldy on the bush. But look at all that up there. They've grown really well in here. I only put the greenhouse up in the spring. Late winter, I think. But, yeah, so I need to get in and pick them. How's this tree doing? Let's go this way today for a change. There's a little bit of red on there, not a lot. But you can see a few red leaves come in. It's really starting to change now. So yeah, let's go and see the chickens. We'll go this way today. Have you seen these beautiful pink flowers? Aren't they lovely? They would be at the old gentleman's. There's some red ones as well. So excuse the mess. Some more raspberries. My currants, I still need to get in and get some currants as well. There's still some of the bushes have got black currants on. But yeah, it's getting autumn in there as well. So this is the veg garden bit. Look, there's some more of those lovely pink flowers just there. So let's pull their plastic off and then they can see. There they are. Different view this morning. Oh, good morning, Pippa. There we are. Right, let's go. Morning, girlies. We're a bit late this morning. It's 11:30. Yes, it's 11:30 and they're very, very hungry. They need some water. Good morning. Morning. Want breakfast? You can sit there today for a minute. Come on, Pippa. Right, how many eggs have we got today? Oh, just 3. I'm not sure why Pippa's not doing any eggs, but 3 this morning. I think that may have been what she was thinking of doing then when she flew out. So let's get them some more water. They drink a lot of water, these chickens. I've never known anything like it. There they are, look. I only have 3 there. Come on, Grace. This is my little herb bit. Well, I'm trying to have herbs, but the chickens have got other ideas. Let's go and give them their water and then we'll have to go back and get Grace. Out of the way, Daisy. Daisy's getting wet. I don't think it helps that by the time I get it here, I poured half the water away. So we'll give them that. We'll make them happy. Well, if they can be happy. I'm not sure if these chickens can be happy. So let's put our eggs in our pocket. Come on. Got to go and get Grace. See, the thing is, we have a lot of foxes around here and I don't want the foxes to get me chickens. So what I do is, go on Pippa, in you go. I only let them out at the moment until I've sorted them some more space out when I'm out here. And we have to have the weather. We have to have the weather for me to be out here. And I've also, with not being wet, I've not wanted to be outside too much in the weather. So yeah, I am in the process of sorting them out some more space, but that involves me sorting the wood out in the garage, because where they're going there's a big massive pile of wood under the trees. So I'm going to build them a tunnel like a chicken tunnel where they can walk and nothing, they can't get got by foxes. So that's my plan anyway. But little Miss Grace over here, she just seems to think she can just go for a wander whenever she wants to. But oh, Grace. Oh. All right, Gracie, we're going in now. So she's going to go in and have her breakfast with these, and we're going to go off into the garage. And then if the weather's nice, later on, we might come out with the chickens. Here you go, Grace. She's not very impressed. She doesn't want to be in. She's had enough, I think. Pippa, stop being bossy. So yeah, everyone's having their breakfast now, so... Right, so let's go into the garage now and go and do some work in the garage. So, nothing happening with me tree today. A few less leaves, I think. Well, a lot less leaves. I think, as I said yesterday, they're just falling off. So, yeah, we're going to go in the garage. And I'm going to go and get on with some work. So, I'll see you later. Hi everyone, it's lunchtime now and I'm just going to have my soup. Some nice homemade chunky veg soup that I made this morning. It's split peas with mixed veg, potatoes and herbs, vegetable stock and pepper. Oh, and a bit of garlic. So that's just cooling, it's just come out of the microwave, it's a bit hot at the moment. I put it on for too long, I only put it on for 60 seconds and it was too long. Yeah, I'm uploading a video for my other channel, my Wildwood Cottage Diary, and do you know what? 3 hours for a 15-minute video. Yeah, taking ages. So what I thought I'd do now is, while I have my lunch, I'm going to edit my video from yesterday, what I did when I went out for my walk yesterday, and show you that. My hair's getting really long now, look. Starting to look nice again after me cutting it stupidly the other month. Yeah, and then I'm going to sit and undo the sleeves on Birkin. And then I might go back and do my log splitting, because as you've seen, I've been busy doing my log splitting. I've done a service on it, I put oil in it, split some logs, and yeah, I got quite a bit done today. So as I say, I'm going to sit down for a bit now because my back's a bit sore today, and give my back a rest, because all that bending up and down off the floor with the heavy wood is making me need excuse me, making me need to sit down for a bit. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to have my soup, edit my video from yesterday, and show you my walk that I went on yesterday when I upload my video tonight. So unfortunately it's going to be a day late, but hey, it doesn't matter, does it? It's my channel, so it doesn't really matter. I've been working away on my blanket, as I showed you earlier, so I might do a bit more on that tonight. But yeah, I'm looking a bit red-faced, aren't I? I think that's because I've been so busy in the garage. It's a bit cold today. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to get my lunch, and I'll show you me undo my sleeves on Birkin if you're interested. And that'll be that, I think, until tea time. So I might do some spinning if the sun comes out. I might sit and do some spinning. But other than that, it's just a normal day here at Faithful U HQ. And if you've got time, do check out my other channel, my Wildwood Cottage Diary, and that's more about my life here in Wales and what I get up to each day during the day. Yeah, today was log splitting day. I've got a lot to get done in the garage, so I might go and just carry on with that this afternoon, because it's not really the weather for sitting outside, and it's supposed to be going to rain tomorrow, so there's not much to do in the garden at the moment. I've got a polytunnel to build, but there's no point in doing the concrete, the cementing, if it's going to rain tomorrow. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to get my lunch, so I'll check in with you in a bit. Bye. Right, hi everyone. It's now about 8:30 in the evening, and I've had a really long day. I've undone my sleeve on Birkin, and I'm going to put the stitches back on when I go in. I've been log splitting since I had my tea. I had omelette for tea, so that was nice. Some homegrown eggs. I haven't done much on my drum carder. I've done nothing today. This is what we have so far with the blue. Got the blue and the orange done. So I got them done yesterday. I haven't done any more today, but it's supposed to be going to rain tomorrow. So if it does, I'm going to get in the garage and get some crafting done, because I've done enough wood for the time being for today. I've just got a little bit left to do in the bag, about 8 pieces, and then I'm going in. So I'll put a little clip in of how much I've done this evening, how much I've done this afternoon. I've also given the log splitter a service and topped it up with oil, and filmed that as well for my other channel, for my Wildwood Cottage Diary. So yeah, I've been very busy today. As I say, I've undone the sleeve on Birkin, so I'm going to put that back on the needles when I go in. And I've done a couple of rows on my Attic 24 blanket. So yeah, I've made some homemade soup. I had that for my lunch. I've had a smoothie today, and as I say, I've had a homemade omelette with fresh eggs from the chickens. So that was nice. So yeah, it's about 8:30. I'm going in. I've had enough. So I'm going to sign off now from day 11, and we'll see what happens in day 12. So I might go for another walk tomorrow, but we'll just have to see what happens in the day tomorrow. So yeah, I could do with getting in here early and getting some stuff sorted out to go on Etsy on my shop, because I've got a few things I want to put on. I've got a couple of weaving kits I want to put on. I've got a drop spindle kit I want to put on. I'd like to put my hand spun yarns on. We're just waiting for fibre broadband at the moment. They've just put up to the telegraph poles, they've put all the cables, and they put the little box on the telegraph pole. But as yet, the little man hasn't been back and connected me up. So we're at the end of the line, at the end of the track, and we get broadband after every house down the road to the box on the main road. So our broadband is really slow. I put a video up earlier on, and it took 15-minute video, about 15 minutes and 3 seconds, and it took 3.5 hours to put up. So every time I try and do something on the internet, whether it's putting photographs on Etsy or trying to put videos up, it just takes an eternity. So that's why I haven't got much in my shop, because if I'm going to put 12 photographs on all my listing, it's going to take me all night just to get the photographs on. So yeah, I don't bother. That's why I don't bother putting stuff in my Etsy shop. It's not that I don't want to sell stuff or that I don't want to build my shop, but just at the moment, while the broadband's so slow, it just takes forever. So yeah, that's why there's so limited amount of items in my shop at the moment. But I might have a go tomorrow and see if I can photograph a few bits and put them on. And I want to make a few bits as well. So yeah, and I'd like to get this stuff carded. So I think I might have a workroom day tomorrow, as soon as I've had a garage day today. So yeah, anyway, I'm waffling. I'm tired and I'm going in. So I will see you tomorrow for day 12, and we'll see where the day takes us. So have a nice evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye bye.